Hey, welcome everybody. We are playing the 1973 World Series between the Mets and the Oakland A's. And we're using History Maker Baseball, one of my favorite systems. And it's a whole lot of fun. And we're in the top of the 10th inning. The Mets are coming up to bat Mian, Mays, and Jones. Now the A's have just tied it up at 2 apiece in the bottom of the ninth. And for the Mets, it's going to be leading off Felix Mian. And Felix Mian, so far today, he singled twice and struck out twice. Now, Felix Mian is not one to strike out. It just so happens that he struck out in this game. So let's get started. Now, for the first part of the game, I used dice. I'm going to use the fast action cards this time around. And we're going to see how this game ends up. Game 1 of the 1973 World Series. I wanted to basically bring some attention to History Maker Baseball in that they are a many-season company. So for different seasons, they get attention for different games. And our phone is running low, so let's get started right away. We're going to pull a card, fast action card, and that's 236. 236. We look on the pitcher's column. It says double control now. It's Darryl Knowles is on the mound, and he's simply a star. Pitcher batting, no, and it's a base on balls. So the Mets get their first base runner, and it's Felix Mian, who's on at first. And Willie Mays is the batter. A 1-2-4. 124 says control. He is not control. Darryl Knowles is not control. So we move on to the batter. It asked me if he's eager. Willie Mays is not eager. 1-2-4, not eager. So it's going to be a ball, base on balls. So it's a walk. Back-to-back walks by Darryl Knowles. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Darryl Knowles. Okay. And now it's Cleon Jones. Now, we could bunt with Cleon Jones. Cleon Jones didn't have a lot of power. He did lead the Mets in hitting, I believe. I'm not sure what he batted in sixth. Let me pull it up. See if I can pull it up real quick. Let's see. Try to pull up another one. Okay, let's see. Cleon Jones in 1973. Cleon Jones in 73 batted 260 with 11 home runs. Yeah, that horrific offense. So he's going to bunt. We're going to roll one die, two. Actually, we can pull a card and just grab the number, a 2. So on a 2, active runner. Is he active? No, he's stoic. Is safe at first. Everybody else advances. So we're going to call it a 1-4, which is usually what happens. A 1-4, everybody advances. So now it's second and third. And the batter is John Milner, lefty. So here's the pitch to Milner from Darryl Knowles. So 122. See what that means, a 122. Ask me if he's a workman. If the pitcher's a workman, he is not. A champ or a whiffer. Is Milner a champ or a whiffer? He's a semi-whiffer. 1, 2, 3. Actually, we're going to pull a card here. A decider die says no, he is not a whiffer. So he is not a whiffer. Champ or whiffer. No, so it's a single to third base, so that's going to score a run. It's a ball bounced to the third baseman, and Bando has no throw, so it's first and third. RBI single for Milner. First and third, the Mets are up 3-2. Okay, here goes. Jerry Grody, the batter. Infield's going to be in now. Infield's going to be in. Should we have gone to third? Should we have gone with the infield in? Wait a second. If the infield in was in before, and it was a nubber to the third baseman, I wonder if we have to look at the second and third. You know what? Ground ball. Let's do that. Wait a second. Let's go to the infield playing in with runners on second and third. And I don't remember what we rolled, but we can look at it. I'm gonna pull a card for a number, and it's a 5. On a 5 with the infield in, runners on second and third, is going to be a 5-3 runners hold. Because, I mean, it's a grounder. Who's to say that it would be a nubber if the guy was playing in? Maybe a nubber because the guy was playing back. I don't know. All right, so let's use the decider die to decide. So it's either a 5-3 runners hold, 1 out, or 2 outs, or it's a single. So a 1-2-3, it's going to be a single, and a 4-5-6 is going to be an out. It's a 3. It's a single. Everything stays the same. Jerry Grody. Let's see. Where's Jerry Grody? Let's pull a card. 2-5-6 for Jerry Grody. Struggler. He's not a struggler. Wait, no, not a struggler. Champion or patient. Grody is not champion and not patient. Infield drama. Infield drama. We're going to pull another card. A 1-2 on infield drama. Shortstop iron. He is not. Gold makes a play. Otherwise, batter safe. Gold makes play. Ground out. So we have to, again, with the infield in, we're going to have to look at first and third now. Runners on first and third, and let's pull a card and let's see what we roll. A 5. First and third, a 5. Fielder's choice, runner on third holds. So it's going to be a fielder's choice, and it's going to be a 6-4, let's say. And runner on third holds. So there's 2 outs now. 2 outs. And it's Don Hahn. Let's pull a card. Here's the pitch from Knowles. It's 3-2 Mets here in the top of the 10th. 146. Look at the pitcher, 146. Flash. He is not Flash. Champion. Is Don Hahn a champion? He is not. So it's going to be a ground out to second base. And that's Green. Flips over to tennis. 4-3. That retires the side, but not before our Mets, our beloved Mets, score a run and take a lead 3-2 in Game 1 of the 1973 World Series. Okay, it's going to be Fosse, Green, and Holtzman. Fosse, Green, and Holtzman against Tug McGraw. Let's pull a card. Ray Fosse, 114. 114, fresh. Is he fresh? He is not fresh because this is his second inning. He's semi-fresh, so let's roll. 1, 2, 3, yes. 4, 5, 6, no, so he is not. Sat sack or patient? He is not sat sack and he is not patient. It's going to be a single to right field. Single to right field for Ray Fosse, so he's on at first. And let's get a pinch runner for... we had a guy that used to do a lot of pinch running here. Let's see who he was. Wait a second. I know the A's had a lot of professional pinch runners. This was October 13th, 1973. Where were you October 13th, 1973? That's my question. And pinch runner. Who was a pinch runner in this game? Oh, I don't know. Vic Davalillo. Could he be a pinch runner? because we're gonna need a pinch hitter, and he actually pinch hits, so we can't use him. So Miguel, he's stoic. See if we have anybody who's really fast here. Fingers, Blad, Hamilton, Abbott, Blue, Catfish Hunter, Blue Moon Odom, Pena, Darren Johnson, McKinney, another stoic. A lot of stoic guys. Where are my speedy guys? Active. Okay, this guy's active. Bill North, but I don't even know that he's available to play. Okay, so we're going to just let Mangual pinch hit. Avalio played center field. And we'll look in game 2 and see who was around to do this sort of thing. And then we'll just create a card for somebody if we have to. Just takes a split second. We're trying to try to get a pinch hitter here to tie up the game with Fosse on at first with a single. And we're looking through the actual box scores. Pinch hitter, pinch hitter, pinch hitter. Pinch runner was Alan Lewis. Okay, Alan Lewis. And let's see what he looked like for. Alan Lewis in '73 had 7 stolen bases, 4 caught stealing in 35 games. So he's going to be an active runner. He's going to be an active runner. Let me see if I get a card for him. Okay, let's create a quick card for him. What's his name? Alan Lewis. Let's try to mimic. And he's going to be active. Okay, so Alan Lewis is running. He's running for Fosse. And then we'll bring in a replacement catcher. So let's pull Fosse for Alan Lewis. He's going to be the pinch runner. He's active. And it's going to be green. So this guy's going to be B, pinch runner B. And green is up. Dick Green. Let's pull a card for Dick Green. We could actually, you know what? Let's bunt with Dick Green. Let's bunt. We roll a 3. That's going to be a successful bunt. Sacrifice. 1, 4. So now Alan Lewis is on at second base. And it's the pitcher spot. Knowles, so we're going to get a pinch hitter. Pinch hitter. Who are the other guys that pinch hit during this time? Game 1 and 2. Tony Conigliaro. Tony Conigliaro was another pinch hitter. So we're going to bring in, I like his name, Tony Conigliaro, so we're going to bring him in to pinch hit. The manager has a good feeling about Conigliaro, right? Pinch hitter, and that's going to be C. Oops, it doesn't go there. All right, C. Here goes, Conigliaro's up. Billy. Did I say Tony? Billy Conigliaro. Okay. Our phone's running out of battery. 146. Ask me flash. Is he flash? He's semi-flash. 1, 2, 3. He is flash, and we roll a 2 strikeout. 2 outs. So Conigliaro strikes out, and it's still you got to believe McGraw in the game. And now it's going to be the top of the order. 1, 2. Hey, man, who's that? Jerry, how are you? Yeah, yeah, it was. I'm sorry. It's Billy Canigliaro. Yeah, I think I said Tony. It is Billy. You are right, my friend. You are like the master genius. You always guide me through this. All right. And it's now Campaneris. We're playing the 1973 World Series. Extra innings. It's the top. It's the bottom half of the 10th inning. It's the Mets 3-2, and it's Bert Campaneris. Tug McGraw's on the mound, and we're using fast action cards. 4-4-4. And there's nothing under the pitcher column. We look. It asked me if he's a scrapper. He is a scrapper, so it's a solid single to left field. Runners advance runners advance 2 bases on singles. Score on doubles. So the game is tied at 3 apiece. No problem, man. No problem. I'm looking forward to that Demo Dave's game with all of us playing in it. I told him I was a backup catcher. My son's a utility infielder. Well, he's a starter, but he can play. He can play all the positions, and plus he's a pitcher as well. So my son is on the same team as I am, so that's like a dream come true. I couldn't do that in real life, right? I mean, his skills are like 1,000 times better than my skills. Well, not that I have any skills at all other than rolling dice. Anyway, okay. All right, so what did we just say that was? All right, we go to top. It's Bert Campaneris, right? Oh, the game's tied. The game is tied. It's a single, RBI single, by Billy Canigliaro. I believe it was, no. All right, Canigliaro struck out. Then it's Campaneris. And we just pulled a 4-4-4. That's it. A 4-4-4 is going to be a single, RBI single by Bert Campaneris. There you go. Everything came back to me. And scoring is the pinch runner. What was his name? We brought him in, Alan something or other. We created a quick card for him. Alan, he's Alan Lewis. What a name. How could I forget that name, right? 2 first names. Alan Lewis. And it's Joe Rudy. Joe Rudy's coming up against Tug McGraw. This game is tied at 3 apiece. This is frustrating. Good game, though. Let's go. 136. Ace. He's not an ace. Whiffer or cold? Is the batter whiffer or cold? Rudy is not cold. Did he strike out? No. Infield drama. Infield drama. We're going to pull another card. Infield drama 25. Infield drama or 2-5. Second baseman iron. I do not think that Mian is iron. Mian is not iron. So what did we say it was? It was 2-5. It's a routine grounder to second base 4-3. That retires the side. But the damage has been done and the game has been tied once again. It's going to be a new pitcher for the A's. We're going to make the new pitcher yellow. Not that he's fearful, it's just that he's going to be made into a yellow pitcher. And this is never going to end. This game is a never-ending game. So let's see. I know. Let's see. Who also pitched in this game? You know what? We're gonna bring in Raleigh Fingers. He's the closer, so we're gonna bring in Raleigh Fingers. Let's see if we could track him down. There he is, Raleigh Fingers, the one and only Fingers. Now Fingers is going to be ace, flash, and control, so he gives the A's a big advantage. I don't know why that's happening when I press down. Oh, you know what? It's probably from the. All right. So Raleigh Fingers is going to pitch to Harrelson, a pinch hitter, and Garrett. One, two, three. And Matlack went 2 innings. Matlack in 2 innings gave up 2 runs, but one was unearned. And he gave 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. So he did not. Oh, darn it. Put it in the wrong spot. He walked none, struck out 2. No decision, no decision. Now Matlack went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 innings. Gave up 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits as well. And runs, he gave up only 1 run, 1 earned run. Walks, 1, 2, 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. No home runs. Oh, wait. I was looking at the wrong spot. Oh, no, I was looking at the right spot. Okay. All right, so that was 8 innings. Let's clarify that a little bit. There we go. All right, so here goes Bud Harrelson. Our Bud, 140-pound Bud, who went at it with Pete Rose. 125. That's a struggler. They ask us if he is not a struggler. He's actually right in the game. So patient. Is Harrelson patient? He is not. 125. Patient. It's a ground out unless he's a whiffer. He is not. It's a ground out to third. 5-3. Bando to tennis. 1 away. Now it's going to be a pinch hitter. And the Mets, who are the Mets using in these games as a pinch hitter? I know one of my favorite pinch hitters, Rusty Staub, actually pinch hit in this game. So we're going to bring Rusty Staub in. Rusty Staub, because later on we're not going to bring him in. Okay, so there's Rusty Staub with 1 out in the top of the... It's a 3-3 game, guys. Top of the 11th inning. And it's Rusty Staub. Let's see what Rusty Staub can do. Here's the pitch from Fingers, Raleigh Fingers. So 1-4-5. 1-4-5. Ask me if he's a struggler. Pitchers no. Then it skips the batter. 1-4-5 is a ground ball to the third baseman. Bando across the diamond. Throws out Staub. Oh, he's going to be a B now. Pinch hitter B. And we go to Wayne Garrett. Wayne Garrett. Pull a card. 136. Ace. Yes, he is ace. Fingers is an ace, so that's a strikeout. Unless he's a good eye, and he is not. So 1, 2, 3 for Raleigh Fingers here in 1973. Strikeout number 1 out. And we go to bottom half of the 11th inning. It's going to be Sal Bando leading it off. Sal Bando will be leading it off. He has good power. We need a new pitcher for the Mets, and we got to go back and see who the Mets were because we just lost the whole page. Okay. All right, let's see. The Mets pitched McGraw, so now let's go to the next day. Game 2, which was a high-scoring affair with 10-7. So there must have been a lot of Mets pitchers in this game. I remember watching this game. Actually, you can watch it on YouTube. Sadecki, Sadecki, Parker, Stone. I'm going to bring in Stone. Let's see. Let's see if we can track him down. Oh, and we have to bring in a catcher. Well, we did that already, but we just didn't report it. Let's see. Stone. George Stone, there he is. And Stone is going to be orange. Okay, and the new catcher was you know what? We're gonna move tennis to catcher. 29 home runs that season. Who was that? 29 home runs. So we're gonna see if we can move Gene Tennis to first base. Oh, he is at first base. If we can move him to catcher, and I don't know, it doesn't have him as catcher on here. So let's see who our backup catcher is for the A's. I don't know who that is. Hegan, Mike Hegan, Kubiak, Darren Johnson, utility McKinney, Davalillo, utility, Pat Bork, DH. Ray Fosse's been pulled. I'm baffled by this, how I do this now. They don't really list. Great decade for baseball, 70s, yeah. Love the 70s. All right, so we're going to have to go through these games, and we're going to see real quickly who exactly is the backup catcher. Who knows who the backup catcher was for the 73 A's? I don't think I have him here. Was Tennis a backup catcher? I thought he was, but it's not even on his card to be a catcher. That's what I understand. Huh. So maybe we shouldn't have pinch run for the catcher. Let's go to the box scores. I'm going to go to the box scores.